my name is Vishal and today we are going to discuss about the next part of the rack installation, is the third part, how to install the openfiler. Previous video we was install the openfiler, and now this session we configure on the openfiler, how to configure the openfiler. Now this is the lookup of the window. First look of the window, it is 192.168.1.100 and port number is 446. This is the links, it is HTTPS, it is secured connections. So now I am going to enable some services. Click to the service tab, enable esxi target, then start the esxi target. This is the current status, and this is the when we modified the input. When we start the system, that time it is enabled. Now esxi target is enabled. Now I enable the esxi initiator to reading the initiator IQN name from the system, from the OS. This enable. Now I am going to start the esxi initiator services. Then I am enable the esxi target. It is not a mandatory, but I am enable this and start this. Then enable the cluster manager. See here one thing. See, our openfiler is 100. Then it is some IQN is there. We going to create a disk. It is a disk. We set up some IQN. Then a disk, map the disk, right? Then it is a system IP number. This system IP number access this disk using this IQNs only. Then it is the openfiler. Then when we are RHEL, when we install the RHEL, then IQNs is some IQNs is there. Some when we load the IQNs, there is then some partition is there. Some like dev slash SDA SDB slash some dev SDC, like that. Then we can format this, and here some the IQNs, some first IQN is there, which is 1, this is 2. So I am going to explain all these details in using. See here, first of all I am system, I am add the IP numbers of the which guest OS, which OS can install, can use the openfiler Now I am adding entry here 192.168. Sorry, here is name rack 1. I'm going to add 192.168.1.1 and 255.255.255. So 0. Now I am update the list. This is my first node, which is access the openfiler system using the some equivalence initiator name. Now rack 2, this is the rack 2, 192.168.1.2. now it is 255.255.255.0. See here, only these two nodes, these two systems can access, only these two nodes can access the openfiler system. Is SAN storage, only this is access the SAN storage. Now in this file, this operating system, we need to add the entry. It is 192.168.1.0.0 in the slash etc slash host tag. It is the openfiler. Add the entry in the host file. We see in the next part. This is the things only two node can access the openfiler. Now I am going to add the volumes. This is the volumes group. Here we can add the volume for the SAN storage. We create a disk for the SAN storage. Now how to create, we can see. Click to the volume window, then press to the create a new physical volume. Now SDA is my OS disk, which is in this disk my OS is installed. Now I am use the SDB. It is 100 GB. It is second storage disk of openfiler. Now I am going to add the partition. Now I am create the physical partition. Is a primary partition. It is 100 GB. I am created this. Click to the create. Let's take a time. It is taken time. It is created on /dev/esdb. My partition name is like /dev/esdb1. This is my partition name when we are this further process is completed. How many cylinders is there? 12450 1240. Now I am going to add the volumes. At the volumes group, click to the volumes groups. Now my part SDB1 is created. This is the subpartition of SDB. It is 95.37 GB. Now I am going to add the volumes group. Click to the volume group. Now my volumes group is data store. My volume group is, I will give the name is data, and add this partition to this volumes group. This and add this volume. now my partition, my group is created, my group name is data, my member is sdb1, and it is the size is 95.34. Now I am going to manage volume. This is my volume. I am going to add the volumes, the groups, the system, the disk in this volume. Now I am going to click to the add volumes. First we are going to create a 3 volumes. It is first one is data, first one is OCR. Now my OCR, I click to OCR, my OCR description is OCR files, then it is what is 10240, this is the 10 GB. Now I am going to use the esxi target, esxi target. I am created this, my OCR is created. See carefully, this OCR can access using some IQNs. These IQNs will be created in next steps, but now I am going to create a 3 volumes. Is first volume for the OCR disk, OCR file, voting and OCR files. When we use the OCFS2, otherwise we use the ASM like that. That's why we can separate in 10G. It is OCR and voting disk in OCFS2 file system. It is not used the ASM. It is not supported for the ASM. That's why I am created this partition separately partition. I am created the separately partition. Now I am going to create a next partition. It's a data. It is a database file. And what is the location or what is the size? 20480. Now this is the esxi. Now I create this. It's 21 version. Now I am going to add the third. It is for the FRA, for the archaeolog and the backups. Now I am going to name FRA. Then FRA description is FRA. What is the size? 15 GB. Right, and create this. Now all 3 partition was created successfully under the group is data. Data is the group which is created on SDB subpartition is SDB1. Understand? Now we're going to create some IQNs for the accessing to these groups. Only the quota. Going to click to the quota, require some space. Now and add the esxi target. It is esxi target means is IQNs access. See here, my IQN name is iqn.vbtech.openfiler.ocr. I am going to add. Now I am mapping the lungs for the iqn.vbtech.openfiler:ocr. These IQNs for this IQN I am mapping the lungs. My lungs is previously we created the 3 volumes. It's OCR, database file and FRA. Now I map the volumes for the OCR, right? iqn.vbtech.openfiler. I map this. only these IQNs can access the only this value which is mapped on this screen. See here, only the these volumes slash dev data OCR, only the access by the IQN.vbtake openfiler colon OCR. This IQN can only access the this path, right? Then, and which network, which systems can access this IQNs, and allow this only two, rack 1 and node rack 1 and node rack 2 is only the access the OCR IQNs. Now I am update. Then I am going to add the second IQNs. Copy and copy this for the explanation. Then second one is DBF. Add this IQNs. Now I map for the IQN DBF. Now I map this volumes is map database and data volumes I map for these IQNs. My network is which system can access the data. These two systems, rack 1 and rack 2, can access IQN.vbtake.openfiler colon DBF. This IQN can access only two systems, rack 1 and rack 2. Then I am going to add the third IQNs. Copy this. Third one is FRA. I'm going to add that's it. It is added. Now I map the partition lungs to the file system. Now I map the FRA lungs. Can only this IQN can only edit these lungs. This which lungs is select your data FRA. Now first of all my /b/sdb, then this is the network. /dev data slash OCR. dbf, and third one is EFRA, and explain all this. Right? Okay, now it is esxi target is well defined. Now I am going to log into the openfiler using the putty session. I am to log into put. All these files can use the some IQNs OS IQN, right? There is some IQNs is when we load the IQN in the Linux system. It is there is some partition is created, this slash dev slash sdb, some partition like created slash dev slash stc slash dev slash std. And this partition is created on the Linux system. This partition is there, it is loaded. So only when we created all this part, we see in the next video how to data is come from guest OS to the openfiler, how to data is come to the openfiler, and how to edit all the access the data is in the network. We need to add the entry of the openfiler in host file in esxi, right? Only we need to the entry the openfiler OS. Right. Now I am going to session is closed, so sorry for that. Start the session. Now I am going to edit the slash etc initiator deny, which it is deny is not allowed and not remove this entry, only it is on the comments lines. So that's it. There is an allow file only. See here IQN OCR, which is referred as slash data OCR. This partition can edit using the IQNs, and this IQN can access this OS and this OS, these nodes. Then second IQN is dbf. These IQNs can access only 101 and 102 nodes. Then third one is EFRA, can access by the 101 and 102. This OS can access these IQNs. So now this is the steps to add the esxi target, add the SAN storage, add the SAN storage partition. This is the part to the adding the esxi target using the openfiler. This is the process to add the partition SAN storage for the ACFS2, SAN, OCFS2, and further process ext also we can add, and some NTFS also we can add. All this partition we can add in the openfiler, can access using the IQNs, and we map the learns, allow the network and some champ authentication. Now champ authentication is not needed here, so that's why we not configure the champ authentication. So this is the major thing, to map the IQNs, map the targets, and map the disk. This is the major things. So now thank you for the watching my video. This is the third part of the rack installation, and we're going to represent the next part. It is install RHEL on the VMware esxi, VMware esxi using the esxi openfiler. So this is the third video. Thank you for the watching my video.